your engine!
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Noble Garage. Here today we have 1970s English sports car called the MG BGT. It was released in 1962, this particular model, but that was without the hardtop. That was just a roadster format. The GT, which was the roof scoped back to the boot, was actually designed by Pininfarina in Italy and came out and was released in 1965. I think the car, as you can kind of look at it, it looks something that you could compete nearly with the Jaguar E-Type. If it came out in the same year as the E-Type, which the Roadster did, it would actually probably compete, being with the same kind of money and affordability that people were able to buy in those days. I think the styling is superb. Well, it is the model that has the plastic bumpers because they were introduced in 1975 for the American market. And MG, British Leyland in those days, couldn't be bothered to make a car just for Europeans. Instead they made it just for Americans, all worldwide. So that's why you have these hideous bumpers. But in this particular colour combination with the black wheels, I don't actually think it looks that bad. In many ways, it kind of suits the car. I've seen other colours and it doesn't really look too generous on them. This car is 1978, so it's quite at the end of the production line. I think it was 1980 that the car was taken off the version and banished. But it became one of the most iconic English sports cars, the MGB. Now, today, I think it is still England's favourite classic car, and there's many reasons for that. It's quite an easy car to maintain. You've got a little engine, I think 1.8 litre, twin carburetor, 4-cylinder. It's very simple, straightforward to maintain. Most of the car is quite maintainable yourself, and being hardly any electrics, no computers and anything like that, it's all straightforward mechanical engineering. Another thing about this car is that it's rear-wheel drive, which makes things really interesting. Because it makes it, a lot of cars nowadays that are cheap, affordable, are all front-wheel drive, and they all more or less drive the same. But having rear-wheel drive, it makes the car more drivable, more fun. You know, it makes you more involved in what's going on because you've got the engine doing everything and the steering, and then at the back you can apply the power. But make no mistakes about it, this is not a fast car. Far from it. It's not what I call fast in the slightest. But it gives you a sensation of speed, and that's a bit different. This car benefited from a lovely paint job, which looks rather lovely. And let's take a look under the hood, shall we? So there is the 1.8 litre twin carburetor engine I was talking about. There's the carburetors on the side, one for each 2 cylinders, so that makes it quite potent, makes it power delivery quite fast. As you can tell, it's rear wheel drive because the engine is pointed in a line facing towards the end of the car. And there's a lot of space in here. I mean, you can get your hand in, look, get my hand right down there, get my hand right down there, right down there. Not like a modern car where it's impossible to get a hand in. Many people converted these cars to the V8 version because there was another GT that you could get a V8 in. But that's a bit ambitious, don't you think? You could be getting in a world of trouble there with rust and God knows what. These cars didn't have the most solid reputation.
What do we take out for a spin? Wow!
Here's hoping you can hear me because it's quite loud in here. So, test driving this little MGB GT. It's hoping, pray to God we don't get no breakdowns, touch wood. So, as you can tell, it's quite cramped in here, but it's a nice interior, I must say. It's a nice place to sit, nice place to be. I've got the choke on full. I'm just hoping that we don't get any cutouts. You never know with these old English cars. But so far so good. Whoa, full clipped. Dangerous. Turns heads wherever it goes because of the yellow. It does look great, I must say. And having all that noise, boy does it sound great. It sounds like a little V8, you know. Sounds good. It's quite a nice interior to sit in. I'm a big guy and it fits me quite well. You could get a full people in here, I think. But it takes you back to another time. Don't forget, there's no power steering in this car, so it's all manual. It's all proper, manly pursuit of power. Because of rear-wheel drive, you can stick the. Hey, there goes the camera. You can stick the arse out of it. And we go on a wall of noise! God! Not even going very fast, I'm just going noisy. Nice day to take a classic out, I must say. Especially a little classic like this. Right. Turning circles, okay. Nothing incredible. But it is fun because you've got rear wheel drive. That I think makes all the difference in a little car like this. Puts you in touch with proper driving, what it used to be like. I'll have to show you a clip I've got from the other MGB I drove that I could get drifting nice around the corner. It's a bit more warmed up than this one. Right, I'm driving an MG. It's a lot of fun, I've got to say. A lot of fun. So it sounds fantastic. It's got a lovely exhaust note to it. And it drifts around the bends. It drifts really nicely around the bends. You can just manage it, you know. But it does drift. Just got to put your foot down. And it's off. It does put a big smile down your face. There you go. Little MGB GT. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and subscribe to more back soon from the Noble Garage.